So, where we left off in the last session, we had the party attending the fancy event. I believe it would have been session before. May need to double check that. But we then had the party working on the escape, working on infiltrating, and then now escaping the Tempiel Corporation building after having just blown up the building's personal reactor, and also finding out what happened to Aurelius and Meraxis' father. The party hopped on, managed to escape from the reactor room, and made the choice between hopping in the back of this van/truck that is currently being driven by Roy and Atma. Oh, sorry, specifically Atma. Whilst and three of them got in the back of this truck. That being Kay, Yusok, and Orion. The rest of the party, however, ended up taking the motorbikes that were here. And so, we are currently escaping the island of Tempiel. And where we left off, yeah, they had exited the this big car park to then have a gamma released on them. A very large war machine. So, I'm going to do...
How large are we talking here?
It is gargantuan in size. So, if you want an actual number, a gargantuan monster typically lands within the... Where is it? Typically lands within the 20 foot to 24 foot 11 range in terms of height. So this thing is at least 3 to 4 times your height alone, Penton. Easily.
Fucking large.
Yeah. So let me... So you are currently heading down the street in these vehicles, and I have effectively separated you out into pairs. Ah, shit. Wait, I've done goofed something. Wait. Screech. So, what I'd like you guys to do is figure out what your plan of action is here. Are you intending to fight the Gamma? Or are you going to flee?
I think we're fighting
on-
because I don't know if I can flee
We're
from
already
it.
mid-fleeing, and that's not currently working, so I
Yeah,
would say fight it.
fleeing didn't work. Let's fight.
Okay, so I would like to ask each pair who is currently driving out of the two of you.
Alice.
Okay. If I may,
If we're
I may-
driving,
if
can
I
we
may
not
conclude
fight?
my sentence, yes, the person who is driving the motorbike is not going to be able to take any actions during that round of combat, and any actions that are taken will basically force a drive check with disadvantage, because you will be trying to drive a motorbike with one hand, which...
Oh shit, I didn't think any of this through.
Don't worry, I had a feeling that will be the case. That's why I held off on
Thanks.
pushing any further decisions until I had finished announcing what that would do. So, please figure out who will be driving and who will be basically slinging spells, weapons, whatever, from the back seat of the motorbike.
I want to be spell slinging, but I don't know. Is Aurelius going to be more useful? I don't know.
If memory serves correctly, both of you have the same bonus to drive checks? Let me check.
I think he has +4 and I have +5 or something.
Aurelius and Alec, yeah. He has +4, you have +5. So that is...
Can I buff his drive?
I'm going to adjust my monitor brightness as well, because that's...
This is insane, even the odds. Oh.
Hmm?
Haven't done it yet.
Okay, so... between Luna and Raxus, who is driving? I'm gonna make it Luna. Alice, between you and Penton, which one of you is driving?
Penton, what is your drive bonus?
Non-existent.
It's a 0.
Oh, okay. Well, Alice is driving then. Easy.
Okay.
What's yours?
4.
Not 0.
Better than,
4.
It's better than 0.
Yeah, it is better than 0.
Because if
I
I
want
knock
a
you, you actually
5.
have something to double. Whereas I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Alec, between you and Aurelus, which one is driving?
What does Aurelus think?
Aurelus seems me.
I finally get to use it!
What?
Inspire competence instead of inspire courage. I've literally never had a situation where I've actually been able to use inspire competence and it be reasonable.
Congrats.
Woo!
Aurelus is going to suggest the idea of him driving.
Okay, then he will drive.
And between Leon and Throck, who is driving?
I don't think Throck can do much in terms of combat in this situation, so I feel
So
like
then
Throck
Throck is
has to be driving.
Okay.
Depends on actually check. Throck has a 2 to drive.
You're looking at the wrong sheet.
Am I?
Yep.
Whoa.
Look at the Throck sheet you have open. Notice it's the wrong color of the wrong color.
Oh yes, because I. Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
I'm big stupid.
Well, there's Throck. Okay,
I
so
can't imagine he has a very high bonus to drive.
both of them have +5. So freaking hell. So as the
It is the right one.
that's the right one, yes.
It was the right one.
That wasn't. I'm telling you because I can see the difference in
So
some
where the hell
pages.
did I find the other one? It has a 5 to drive.
I'm going to make sure I delete the old Throck sheet. Just to make sure. Okay, so everybody moves before. Oh my god, pardon me. Everybody else moves before the Gamma in terms of initiative. So Meraxus, Alec, Penton, Xanis, Leon, Uzok, K, and Orion will all move first. Does anybody have a preference on taking action before anybody else? Okay, Penton, Alec, do you guys wanna move first, or
Wait, do we have to move together since we're on the same bike?
I will be basically what is currently happening is you guys are driving, and you are
Yeah.
actively driving as we speak, which is why I'm not going to be moving any of the tokens because you are
Okay,
maintaining
but
the
so,
same
say
movement.
if Penton needed to get closer in range, I'd have to then move with him because we're on the
Yes.
bike.
I would move
Yeah,
both of
okay.
the tokens as a pair.
Yeah, cool.
So discuss among if one of you wants to pull back to hit the thing in melee, then I would recommend discussing it with whoever else is on the bike with you.
I can haste get everyone if I go first, and then everyone gets an extra action.
Okay.
Cool. I'll haste go and probably water 4. But no, wait, imperil.
I wonder if that'll even work on this.
Do you think it would be immune to imperil?
I don't know. It's a big robot.
We
Maybe it
will
won't, maybe it
find
won't.
out.
Yeah, we'll find out. There's no way you... I don't know, because you have the telepathy through the...
I don't think we have it
We
here.
don't have it
You
here.
do not. No.
So we can't
No.
communicate in any way because there is the sound of thunderous motorbikes. And
We can
rushing wind.
scream.
Better! No. Just in case I peek the mic. So,
Also, how long have we been fleeing for?
literally like the last 5 seconds at most.
Oh, okay.
What's
So
your
I just wanted
flee?
to ask for dark side.
Yeah, no, remember we turned your dark side off because you forgot to turn it off. Just why you're missing 200 HP. As a friendly reminder as to what was happening there. Lights, there we go.
It's so funny.
Okay, so Alec, you're jumping in first, I presume.
I'm gonna do Hastegar, so everyone I think should be able to get Hastegar.
Let me check the range because
30-foot radius, I think.
30-foot radius. So say use that as a center point. Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
get everybody.
30-foot radius of center point. So if I put the center like here, yep.
Mhm.
Everyone's in there.
Okay, so haste on everybody.
Hastegar first, and then what's the difference between Imperil and Imperil? Just
One's an AOE, one's an AOE and does slightly more damage. One of them
does
is
like
single
2
target.
more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll just do Imperil. So it's 1d6. I kind of don't understand how this works, so I'm just gonna roll the dice and you tell me what to do.
Okay, let me open your
Okay.
sheet then, because that'll make this a lot easier.
Imperil.
Imperil.
The second level spell in buffs.
Should be in debuffs.
In debuffs. I cannot. It's in debuffs, yes. It was scrolled to the side, so all I saw was buff.
No, that's fair. Okay, so
I rolled a 4, so
that's the first d6. You now need to roll me 4d6.
okay. 1, 2. Where are my other d6s? 3. 3, 4. Okay. Oh. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 2.
4, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so 4, 1, 2, 2. So that'll be earth, fire, ice, and ice.
Okay.
So 3. So 3 earth, 6 ice, and 3 fire. Oh, my brain is being thick. Bear with. 3 times 4 is 12. 12. Okay. Also, just for a very short explanation of how Imperil works, you've got Comet, yeah?
Hmm?
Think of it in a similar manner to that. So you're rolling the first d6 you roll is for how many elements. The second d6 roll is to decide what element it is.
Okay.
If you need me to explain it in a bit more detail, I can do that after the session if that helps.
That's cool. And then it makes a wisdom save, assuming it's not immune to Imperil.
Wisdom save? Okay. I need to actually grab my dice because I've moved them.
Assuming it can make wisdom saves.
What is the DC I'm rolling against, please?
Second level spell. Well, DC 30.
That is a 3, so it fails, and it is now weak to fire, ice, and earth.
Nice. I wish it was water because my favorite, well, my highest, but it's fine.
That's fair.
That is my turn. 2 and
Ignore the crunching in the background. I have not eaten a whole lot today, so I am snacking. Okay, so Penton, you want to jump in next, or do you want me to? Do you want me to deal with some of the NPC turns?
I think just some NPC signs.
Okay, so Meraxus. So from the back of the bike, Meraxus is going to... He doesn't have dual casting, does he? No, he does not. So he's going to cast Protect 3 on Alice, Throck, and Luna. So for the next 20 minutes, Alice, Throck, and Luna have +6 to AC. And then as a using his bonus action, Meraxus is going to use his Emerald Ward ability. So for the next... How long? So for the next 10 rounds, he has +8 to his ace. Sorry, is it +8? No. Has a +4 to his AC and spell saves. So let me just make note of that. Okay. Leon is going to jump in ahead. He's going to jump in ahead of Penton and is going to... God. Is also going to cast Imperil on the Gamma. 2 elements. One being, it's a 3 and a 6, so it takes 6 damage total, 3 points of wind damage, 3 points of water damage. It is saving, that's a 6, saves. So it is now also weak to wind and water for the next 2 rounds. Leon's then going to cast a Moment of Greatness. So everybody has Mog now. Action 2. Something else I was looking at. He's then going to follow this up with casting Elemental Weapon. Choosing Lightning. And makes what looks like a duplicate of Throck's axe appear alongside him, following the bike, that Leon then directs to attack the Gamma. However, it misses because I rolled a nat 1. He's then going to finish his turn by casting Foe Requiem 3 and aiming that at the Gamma. So at the start of each round, whilst it's within range of him, it will take 24 points of non-elemental damage. That's the end of Leon's turn. Penton, do you want to jump in?
Sure thing. Why not? Should I imperil again? See if we can get more elements off. How many
You have
more?
You have all 6 possible elements, I'm pretty sure. Assuming this thing's weak to lightning. Like
Okay.
the Amalthea.
Well, in that case, the first thing I'll do is hit it with Elemental Assessor.
What's that?
Level 6. We have level 6 still, don't we?
I believe so, yes. Let me double check, just in case I'm wrong. Yeah, sorry, you do still have 6 level spells, ignore me. Continue.
Lost it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Find it. The roll to hit, so what's the modifier for
Because it's your charisma, it'll be treated as your charisma modifier.
my charisma modifier? Okay. Well, then, in that situation, I'm pretty sure I still have my auras up. It's inevitably down.
I'd assume so, yes.
Because they take a use. It uses up a use if I stop it and start it. So I still have Motivate Charisma active.
Yep.
And I still have Accurate Strikes active.
Yeah.
So everyone within 15 feet of me gains.
So basically, Alec at the moment.
Yeah. Well, Alec, you gain 21 to your charisma when you're near me. And
Again, how much?
21 to your charisma.
21. Epic.
And your crit range is reduced by 2.
Increased.
Increased, whichever one it is. The one that makes it better.
There you go. I've written that for you in the chat.
Okay. I am going to use even the odds for the roll to hit to roll a 19
Plus.
with. Hang on, let's see.
40.
That's the one. Yeah. Did that hit?
Yep. 40 hits.
Okay, so it's. So. Straight to the 6, isn't it? No. Okay, so we'll start with Earth. That is 8 for Earth. Is 16 for Earth.
Okay, so. Oh, shit.
It's a weak 10, I think.
Okay, so 16 points of earth damage.
12 points of fire damage.
Okay. 12 points of fire damage. What?
12 points of ice damage.
Okay.
And 16 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
So the element that does the highest damage persists. That's between earth and
Earth
lightning.
and
isn't it?
lightning. So I will let you choose which.
I will make it lightning.
Okay. So please make note of that for me.
So there's 46 of that element for the duration of the spell.
So 1d4 plus 1 rounds. So roll the duration for me.
Okay. For 3 rounds.
3 rounds. Okay. So keep note of that.
Right. I will take out my instrument and also hit him with Foe Requiem.
Mhm.
It's just more passive damage. What we want. Doesn't say I need to roll to hit or anything, so.
Hmm?
Doesn't say I need to
No.
roll to hit or anything.
It's an automatic hit provided they stay within 30 feet of you. So I do believe you are in range. However, you are just within range.
Can anyone actually hear me if I was playing something?
Yes.
They can.
These
So I'm gonna do
motorbikes are loud, but they are not loud enough that they will completely drown out sound.
Okay, so I will start a bardic performance then as well, which will be Inspire Competence. Everyone within 30 feet gains +4 skill checks. Could be useful for the drive checks.
Okay.
What else?
So that'll be Brock, Alice, and Aurelis. Is there within range of you? I'm not so sure about Luna. Okay.
And can I get a good look at this thing? What does it look like? Does it look like it has any weaknesses, any things that are integral to its function?
Not necessarily anything that you could... If you're thinking of things like loose wiring or chinks in the armor, no such luck.
Is it on wheels? Is it running?
It is on what appear to be somewhat... what I can really describe as arachnid-like legs.
Okay. I assume there's a few of them.
Yes, there are 6 of them.
Does it have any guns or
Yes,
missile launchers or anything like that?
yes to both.
Where are they?
Attached to its body. If you are intending to target a specific part of this thing, then please clarify. Because it sounds like you're trying to figure something out here, so please deliver.
I'm trying to
what-
disbelieve one of its weapons. No?
No,
Like that.
because the weapon is multiple parts, and because Penton does not have any sort of proficiency or knowledge on how firearms function, you would not be able to disable its parts.
Okay. Fine.
Don't fine me. I know you well enough at this point. Your boy's not dumb.
I'm a cheeky boy, I am.
Cheeky versus cheesy. Smiley face.
Okay, in that case, I will do the song Ghostbane Dirge. Oh. I guess on Alice for now.
Okay, so for how long is this?
How long?
Mm-hmm.
As long as I continue to play the song, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure it's not a lot of points. 10 above. Ghostbane Dirge. 1 plus charisma modifier rounds.
Okay, so 22 rounds.
So for the next 22 rounds, Alice, you take half damage from all non-magical attacks.
Woo!
Is that the end of the
And then
turn?
I'm going to body shift myself, so I get the benefits of the blast back.
Okay. So that's a 20% evasion rate, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
I've done if I've run out of actions. I've lost count of what I've done.
Okay, you shadow elemental assessor.
Hmm.
Your body shifted, which is an action. Oh God, I'm losing track as well. You Ghostbane Dirge, and you Foe Requiem, so that should be 4 actions.
Yes, so that's...
So that's your turn. If I remember correctly, Gambler only has Gambler.
Yeah, I'm going to Breaking Even as a bonus action. And that's my
Okay.
turn.
Okay, so
Oh wow, it's almost dead. What the fuck?
just a casual reminder of what the red bar was on the Amalthea. Oh, I see why. I'm fucking stupid. That's why. Bear with. Because the player permissions is not to see. Why? I don't know. Probably because I forget that I can see these things, see it innately, because... Okay. Well, you should be able to see the health bar now. If I did that right. Okay, right.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was not visible. Whoops.
We haven't done anything to it yet.
Okay, so Xanis, upon seeing that it's afflicted with imperil to multiple different things, clicks his knuckles on the back of the plane. Clicks his knuckles, shifts himself around in the seat so he's facing towards the gamma, and proceeds to dual cast. Yeah, it's there. Proceeds to dual cast Rioton Knee, or Rioton Knee, and Thunder 2. So, oh right, yeah, because one of them's a Wisdom, one of them's Intelligence. So, well, the Rioton Knee misses. So it's now 1. Great start. However, Thunder 2 does hit. -4 MP. And double it because to weak to lightning. Okay, so now I've got to do maths. So he does 200 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Come on. That. Noises. Yep, screw it, we'll do it again. Xanis is going to cast Thunder 2 twice again. Landing both of them. The first one doing 202 damage. The second one doing 192. It's 2 actions. Xanis is then going to follow this up with casting Thunder once, as this thing appears to be... as the thing is visually letting out smoke now. Cast no. It's casting Thunder. There's 40 to hit. Dealing 180 points of damage. You watch as the machine itself breaks down and explodes.
Woo! Oh my god, fuck yeah!
Xanis is then going to use his last action to cast Cure on Al.
Very nice. How much HP do I get?
Let me just roll it. So you recover 87 health.
That's 87. That is above my max HP.
Lovely.
There we go. Now it is
So-
at my max HP. Thank you.
So you continue to bike out of, well, you continue to take the bikes, and let's skip use up Kay and Orion's initiative because there's nothing there to fight. And you are get rid of that, okay, because that's dead. Right, so you managed to get down. Well, yeah, a fair way down the road. And after about a minute or so, the speed that you're driving, you manage to get back to the gate that you came through earlier that appears to be wide open.
Oh, easy.
It is, because you notice that the power cables that are attached to this side of the door are also lead the same direction that you just came from, giving you the tip off that the reactor you just blew up has basically caused these doors to malfunction and stay wide open, meaning that you are able to drive straight through. Where you abandon the bikes, as they have not only run out of fuel, but it appears that they have been disabled via external means. The van, however, still appears to be fully functional, and has been parked up outside one of the areas. And you end up gathering up together. To figure out what your next action is going to be.
Our mission is to blow up the reactor and then get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, know about any other giant robots that could be around?
The radio signal from the motorbikes appears to be non-functional, so you don't have any tip-off as to what is occurring. However, you are able to take the van and basically pile all of you in the van, and then get out of here. Presuming
Yeah, I
there
think we
is-
probably
Yeah.
escape.
You do notice that there are a couple of humanoid figures approaching from the gate.
Do they look like friends?
Yes, they do in fact, as they manage to move into some of the dim yellow lights that basically act as the sun replacement for those living underneath the plate. And it's Rick and Joe with fully packed bags. One of them looks completely out of breath and is audibly complaining about the weight of the bags, while the other one is just hauling along a whole load of heavyweight items. And so you should be able to get them into the back of the. I keep calling it a van. It's more like a truck type
Good,
thing.
because
Like a pickup
that many
truck.
people would not fit in like a little van.
So, as you're preparing to leave, you notice that there are a few sections of the plate above you that seem to like almost open up.
Okay. That doesn't sound good.
Why? We prepare faster.
And as they drop down, it appears that there are 4 of these gammas
Oh, fuck.
that have landed in a rectangular formation around where you are.
Ah.
So, you have 2 choices here. You can flee and run for your lives, or you can fight. However, I should make clear that should you flee, you will be leaving Joe and Rick to their immediate demises. Please make your decision.
I thought they were already up.
Alright.
They're on the van, yes. However, you as a party have not gotten back in the van yet. When these things have dropped down.
Wait.
Kay, Uzok, and Orion were in the van. However, they had dismounted the van in case you guys had any further plans on things to do before leaving. Which is when these things dropped from the ceiling, or dropped from the plate that's several hundred feet above you. These things have landed and basically encircled you.
Fun. Fun.
So, you have the choice of either fighting them or fleeing from them. However, bear in mind, if you flee, because Joe and Rick are here, they are more than likely to be targeted by the machines as well. And whilst you guys are technically, quote-unquote, bulletproof because you have a lot of health, so you won't die if you get shot, they have the same health as your average commoner, which is 4.
Like 5. Oh.
They have a D6, I believe it's a D6 plus 1 if memory serves correctly.
So fuck. Okay.
So 4 health.
We need to fight them. Yeah, let's do it. I think we can do it.
You can do it. We believe in you. Please don't let us die.
And the moment that you hear Joe shouting that over the side of the truck, you just see Rick's hand grab him by the shoulder and pull him back down behind the actual lip of the back of the truck itself.
Well, we'll do what we can, but we can make no promises.
And what about you, Alice? What's your verdict? Fight or flee?
Oh no, Alice.
Oh no.
Alice is asleep, or her Wi-Fi is gone.
Or both.
My turn took too long to fall asleep.
You know what? Valid. Oh. Hmm.
Should we stay or should we go?
Oh no, I see what's happening. Double check what the your push to talk button is. Discord may have changed settings.
But she was talking earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've heard anything from Alice since the beginning of the fight when we were deciding who was gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. There we go.
Oh.
Something.
Did we get an ah?
There we go.
Bro, I've literally been talking for the past like 15 minutes. Y'all are gonna tell me that you didn't get any of that?
No. You've
Nothing
been dead silent
since we
the
were.
entire time.
My God, I've
It
literally
was-
not been dead silent. That's so.
What have you been talking about?
My God, I was just saying things, and I was like, okay, y'all were just like, we're just having like chilling, whatever.
Oh,
I was
no.
spinning all your
Happens to us
silences.
all. Happens to us all. Okay.
Oh,
What are we
Fuck.
doing?
Okay.
Okay.
Alex,
so,
what is
We're
your
fucking fighting them, bitches. We're fucking
Fuck
fighting them.
yeah! Woohoo!
What a stupid question to ask Alice.
hey.
Fight or run?
Why the hell did you
Always
ask me
fight.
that?
To
As
be
if you didn't
fair-
know the answer.
Okay, but to be fair, there will always be the one time where I'm like, I assume, and then I am wildly wrong. You know
This is
it.
very much a be an arse and leave a decision.
Touche.
It's
Well,
like you can either fight or be an arse and leave.
so.
Yeah.
You have a collective of people at the start of the turn order, being Nolan, Throck, Alice, Meraxus, Luna, Alec, Penton, and Xanis. All of you will move before the first of these gammas does. So if you have any preference as to what order you want to jump in, you are more than welcome to hop in ahead of the queue.
How many rounds has it been since are all our buffs gone?
I imagine so.
The Protect 3 on... Okay, we're gonna say the... Frickin' where is it? The Hastegar... The Hastegar will have 14 rounds left.
Thank you.
The Protect 3 on Alice, Throck, and Luna will definitely still be active.
Okay, then I don't mind when I go. I just wanted
And
to
then-
get haste going.
Yeah, and then everybody has Mog still.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
So shall I just go from top to bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that is what I shall do.
Well-
Where was... Okay, so let's see what we can do.
Does Throck still have his elemental weapon? Or is that gone?
Leon with his elemental weapon.
He gave it to Throck.
Nope. I made Leon
Oh, no,
made it
he
look
threw it
like
at- yeah.
Throck's weapon. But yes, that is still active. Nolan. Nolan is going to hold all of his actions and ready them.
Oh.
So, Throck.
Well, then. Huh.
If you're not ready, I can move along to Alice.
Throck will fly into a range.
Throck is getting angry.
So. +8 to melee rolls. Melee damage. Yeah.
If you click the on the ability tracker where it says rage, if you click the little tick box, it should do it automatically for you.
Yes.
I spent way too long coding it, that's why.
Already picked it up, but, yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so then he will walk right. I'm not going to scream again this time. You can just imagine what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
So, all our lives within 30 feet of rock. So everybody. Everybody gains... Ooh, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh! Oh, it's already on. Okay. Yeah, so all allies within 30 feet of Throck gain an 18.
Mm-hmm.
So bad at clicking about. An 18 to their roll to hit AC and saving throws for 10 rounds. He's going to use one action to use Hunter's Sense on them to see what they are actually, besides just knowing that they are weak to lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So it sees they have any damage absorptions, immunities, resistances, and what they are. So DC of 10 plus times hit dice. Nature check. Okay.
Yep.
Nature, 24. That's 32 was rolled.
That is a success. So, what details does it give you? Remind me, please.
Any damage absorptions, immunities. I've gone on the wrong sheet. Damage absorptions, immunities, resistances.
It has 15 resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning, and it is weak to lightning. That is all the resistances it has.
Yeah, weak to lightning. Okay. Well, Throck doesn't have any fancy spells, so he's just gonna go in and start fucking shit up, I suppose.
Okay.
And he would use Devastating Blow when he's doing so.
Pulling out the capstone berserker ability. Oh god. Mild fear?
I mean, I don't have a reason not to.
No.
We go up to the one in the bottom right.
Okay.
And
Keep in mind you are not within Penton or Leon bubble anymore.
that is okay. What were they doing? Giving him charisma bonus.
The charisma bonus and the +2 to crit.
Okay. Point 4. Ooh, we rolled a 3, so 47 to hit.
47. 47 hits.
Sweet. Wait, sorry, no, it's it is -5, so does 42 hit?
42 hits.
Okay, it's fine then. Cool. Fantastic. So that's 61 damage, which is doubled, so that's 122. No. Yeah.
122 if it's 61 times 2.
Yeah, sorry, my brain is not working today.
Notice. Wait, hang on. What? No, that's not what I meant to do. Shit. Oh my god. It's 122. So. Maths 112, 107. So. There we go.
I don't have haste anymore, do we?
You do.
We do. Okay, so we can do it again. It's gonna throck all over the place. Rolling a 65 to hit.
That hits.
And 116 damage. And 65 to hit again.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, what was the last damage roll? I completely flipped.
116.
116. So. 116, 116. Sorry, hold on. I am phasing out of reality as we speak. There we go. Please continue. Sorry, my brain had a shutdown moment there.
62 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
What was the managed to hit twice? What were the damage rolls, please? The 116, and then what were the other two?
It's not it. What? What?
You rolled to hit twice with 2 attacks. What was the damage after the one that did 116 damage?
I didn't.
So you only did rolls to hit.
Hmm? 58, there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Have you rolled any more damage past that point?
no.
Okay, right, so I am in the right place.
Yes.
Ah.
114
Okay.
and 132.
Okay, okay. Sorry about that, I had to...
I think that's his whole turn.
Okay. So, next person to move is going to be Meraxus, who, fueled by the rage of the whole situation, manages to rip straight through the effect of the Magitech poisoning on him, moves over to Alice, and proceeds to cast Amethyst Emboldenment.
Ooh, okay.
Most of his MP gone. So for the next, how long? Double check this information. So for the next 5 rounds, you have plus 40 to your physical and ranged melee damage, plus 40 to your magical damage and magical healing, and you are also you are under the effects of Mog and Runic Amp, and you are able to use your limit breaks whilst above critical health.
Oh my god! Can you put that? Can you put that in the chat in writing, please, so I can
Sure
copy and paste you?
I'll literally just copy the text of the thing and then put it down.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Oh my god!
So that is action uno. There are 2 left to do. So following that, Raxus is going to cast O Spellra. So everybody apart from Throck, your next attack will deal pure lightning. Oh my god, can I just speak? Instead of physical damage on your next attack, it will do lightning damage instead. There we go, that wasn't so hard, was it, Lupus? Jesus, my brain cells are leaving. Brain cell, please. Then going to move over. Should have 1 action left. So he is going to grab his Warhammer and in both hands and swing it. Rolling a 34 to hit, which hits. Sorry, I'm being slow, guys. My brain is deciding to, now is the time it wants to hit the slow down button. So does 22 points of lightning damage with the Warhammer. It's not a whole lot, Maraxis. Then again, you aren't built for damage you're built for buffing. That is the end of Maxus's turn, meaning Alice, go for it.
Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna activate Dark Force.
Okay.
So in my 30-foot radius, all my allies take half damage.
If memory serves correctly, that's from everything, including non-elemental damage.
Yeah, everything for 8 rounds. So literally any damage you take, half it. Oh, for some reason my Roll20 unloaded itself. Give me a minute.
That's alright. Take your time.
So it's mega frustrating when it does that.
Don't worry, it does it to me all the time.
I was like, no, I was on that tab like 2 seconds ago. Why have you unloaded yourself? Anyways, so... Let me look at my movement speed. I can't go very far. Shit.
Remember, you have plus 30 feet of movement speed from haste.
Okay, I can get to this one. Let me move up. Hello, brothers. And then I'm gonna cast Stay Living. Let me roll to hit.
Can I just confirm you're planning to use Slay Living against the machine?
Is that a bad thing?
I'm just gonna double check something real quick.
Machines don't live.
Wow. I want to double check something.
Can it not take shadow damage?
I just want to double check something in case I'm having a false memory. I am having a false memory. Continue.
Slay Living?
Yeah. Roll to hit, please.
Wait,
Save.
this
Sorry.
whole time it was Slay Living. I thought it was Stay Living.
No! The Stay Living's
Oh
on
my
holiday.
god. Slay! I'm gonna slay these mobs. These machines are gonna get slayed, bitch.
Okay, so...
Right, make a con save, my friends. Well, just my one friend.
The machine. Let me just double check something. Because I'm having a false memory about something, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, no. Oh, wait. So upon casting this on the machine, it appears to have no effect. As a construct, it is immune to making con saves unless your spell affects an object, which I'm pretty sure Slay Living doesn't.
Wait, what?
Remember how undead can't make con saves? You've got the same thing with constructs. This thing is a construct
Oh
slash
my
machine.
god. What?
I knew I was having a false memory about something. I figured out what it was. It wasn't the living part that was the issue.
Rigged. This is rigged.
It's a machine. It's gonna be rigged. That's
This
how
is
it works.
false advertising.
My life is false advertising. Heyo. Anyway.
Okay, well, bitch, I'm gonna then whack it.
Do it.
No point doing all this fancy shit. I'm just gonna get my good old stick out and fucking slam it into it. Okay, this is can't be dealing with this
Remember, you
bullshit.
have a plus 40 to your damage. I remember that it will not.
Yeah,
do
I know.
slashing
So I'd
damage.
like to hit some damn thing.
It will do lightning damage because of O spell. So please roll to hit.
Great. I read it as butter sword. I was like, that's not cool. It's like, when did I get a butter sword?
Butter knife. of death.
That's like my butter knife. What the... I don't suppose 28 hits. I feel like I have more to add to that.
28 does in fact hit.
It does hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, slay. Great. Amazing for me. Let me sort this out. Oh my god, Roll20 is like frozen on me. $53 and then we times it by 2?
Sorry, my brain just marshmallowed. Yes. Because it will be lightning damage. Thanks to
Okay,
Vesper.
then that's 106 damage.
Okay, it's 106 lightning damage. Then through the machine. O-Spell
Ooh.
discharges. So your damage will return back to being physical.
What does that mean?
So you will not be doubling the damage from here because it is not lightning anymore. So you've stabbed the thing, the lightning spell has worn off.
Boo.
I know. O-Spell is fun until you're not the one able to cast it. Oh my god, pardon me. Beastly of me. Hey, please continue to beat the crap out of this thing with a Buster Sword, Alice. Please continue.
I don't suppose these... I don't suppose I can frighten them.
I can tell you firsthand that Penton has tried to use a mind affecting thing on a machine. The machines are immune to mind affecting.
You have not.
I swear you have.
What about being cursed? Can I curse them?
Yep. You can in fact curse them.
They could be cursed.
Yep. That is not... Being a machine or being a construct does not give a thing immunity to being cursed. So you may attempt to curse them if you wish.
Okay, I think I'll save that for a future round. And we're just gonna keep whacking it! Yeah!
Go for it.
The maths is mathsing. 36.
36 to hit. Was that...
Yes.
Yes, that hits.
Yay! $63 damage.
63 damage. Okay, let me do some maths real quick.
Why are you doing math?
Because remember, it has resistance to physical damage.
Oh my lord.
So that's 48 points of damage.
Can I like cut some of its antennas off and it will lose signal?
Not how that functions, but if you want to continue hitting it, yes. However, you would not be able to cut off any particular parts of it, if that is what you are attempting to do.
It's not like bloody Achilles. He doesn't have a little heel that I can slash and then it will die immediately. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'll just keep whacking it. I'll whack the bitch.
You still have your bonus action, don't you?
No, I used it on Living Dead.
Oh right, yeah. Never mind then. I was gonna point you towards Endark, but then No books.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Damn. Well, continue to beat the shit out of it.
Tis my plan. Okay, so that's 33.
33 hits.
$65.
65. So that is 50 damage.
Ooh, okay. She's getting it back, y'all. Okay, so I've done 3 hits, 1 thingy that I failed, and a bonus action. And how many actions do I get with the haste thing? How many extra ones?
+1.
+1. Okay, so I have 1 left. Okay, I'm gonna whack it again.
Okay.
28.
28 hits. Yep.
Woo! Last one. Let's pray for some good rolls. Another 65.
Another 65.
Roll 20 didn't fuck me over again. Yay!
Hey. Well, there we go. Point. There we go.
Oh, I nearly had it. Anyways, that's me done.
Okie dokie. So, Alec.
Oh, it's almost okay. I will throw my highest damage attack spell at that fucker.
Which fucker? There are 4 of them.
The fucker that's nearly dead. Wait, how much is? I will do Thunder 2 because it's weak to lightning, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will do that instead. Roll to hit. Cool. Level spell. 2. 35 to hit. Oh,
35
36.
hits. 36 hits.
Then it's 5d6 plus 32. I am going to put that in wrong. 53 lightning damage.
53 lightning damage, so that would be 106 because it's hit a weakness. The first gamma has been destroyed. I'm just gonna give me 2 seconds before I delete it so I can take a note of which one it is. Yep, so that gamma is destroyed. Take note that the area it was in was to the right of Alice. Okay. Okay, please continue.
Okay. I am going to. Imperil Right isn't that big of a range, is it?
It's 10 feet,
No.
if memory serves
10
correctly.
feet. That is not enough to get all of them, so I'll just imperil. None of them have taken damage, so I'll go for the bottom left one, and
Okay.
that will be the one now. So I'll imperil that one. D6, D6, D6. Let's do the green one. Come on, 6. Oh, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2, 4, and 6. So that's ice, earth, and water. Cool. So it's 3
That's
damage,
a
ice, earth,
nat
water.
1 save, so ice. It's ice, earth, and water, wasn't it?
Ice, earth, water.
Okay, well, it is now weak to all three of those elements.
And then I have one more action.
Yep.
I will water 4. Yippee.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay. Oh right, the status effect for the Thunder 2.
Static.
Static.
What's
Is
the
it immune
DC?
to that? Dex save, I think 30.
The
30.
check it rolled was 10, so it is
Oh,
also inflicted with static.
It's static, and then I will. Now I will water 4. Ooh. Do I have any extra pluses to?
You are within. You have the plus to hit from Throck's
That's
war
plus
cry earlier.
19.
Yes, I believe so. Let me double check.
Okay,
From your
so
haste as
7
well.
plus 9.
Yeah,
That's 1.
it is.
7 plus 20. Okay, so 27 plus.
Yeah, it was plus 18 to hit, AC hit and saves.
Okay, so
from Throck.
26 plus 22. 48
Yep, that hits.
hit. Cool. Spells. That is 70. No, 96 plus 42. Uh, 62 water damage and
It's weak to that.
Oh, it's immune to con saves, isn't it?
Yes.
So it
62
does not make a
negative.
con save or drench.
So you watch as its force field goes down, and then either damage to its health
And
bar.
so does my MP count.
Fucking fail
4
that one.
plus 2. No, it only goes down by 8. Cool.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is. I will bonus action time moat. Just in case.
Okie dokie. So. Yeah, fuck it, because it's a really smart idea. So, Luna. Wait, short range spell. Oh. Does she have the range? Oh, wait, does she have the range? No, she doesn't. Shit, no, she doesn't. Oh, that's really awkward. Well. Brain cells. Okay, so Luna's gonna move up. Move up to it. Bonus action aim. So bonus action aim. And with short sword in hand, she is going to whack the thing. It's a 28 that hits. So no, that doesn't do enough damage. Okay, after seeing that that's not effective in any capacity, may as well. She's going to use her remaining actions to cast Ice Spears. Wait, no, Frostbite, sorry. Wait, no, not Frostbite? No, yes, Frostbite. So, roll to hit is... It's a hit, and a crit. Man, I really gave Luna the short end of the stick in this one, huh? And it's weak to ice, so I had a really big smart idea, and then I forgot that it's a short range thing. Because what my big genius plan, 18, 28. So what my big genius plan was to use the geomancy short circuit, because by standing on the remains of the previous machine, it treats it as a large machine that you can short circuit, and then realize that Luna's not got very high has not got a very high range on her spells yet. I was just like, fuck. Can't believe I've done this. And then the last one does 52, because it was a crit. That's 3 MP from Luna, and that's the end of her turn. Shit, that means. Penton. 'Tis you, my dude.
Okay, so Penton's gonna make very good use of O Spell Roar, or whatever it was called.
Oh, Speller, yep.
It's gonna move over here, and I've already rolled all this out because I know it takes forever. Well, not all of it out, but so using one action, he's going to roll to hit. He rolled an 18, which using his current thing is a crit. Rolling a 4, 36 to hit.
So what was the roll total, please?
56.
56. Okay, thank you.
He popped Mog off for the damage modifier, making it 46. Sorry.
Okay.
He rolled triple on. He said triple or nothing. I said triple or nothing. And rolled a 5 with the 46, making 51.
Yep.
So triple or nothing makes it 153. Crit makes it 306, and because it's a lightning damage, makes it, unless it's immune to crits, makes it 612 lightning damage.
So the next gamma goes down. Is you?
You know shit's about to hit the fan when I start scribbling down numbers, because it means I'm either trying to pull off or I have pulled off a triple or nothing, and I'm about to nuke something.
Yes. So as Luna's trying to, so you're watching Luna like panicking a little bit because her short sword didn't damage this thing, so her ice spells are only doing so much, and then you just see Penton come along, it's a short sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
Short sword in hand, crackling with lightning energy. Just bunny hops up and just drags the thing down. And then
drags it through the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just
like
picturing that with like
knife.
Penton's own body weight. He's just sliding down, and then it
Such a bitch.
falls over. Anyway, Penton, please continue.
And it's going to move back near Leon.
Mm-hmm.
There. And what's the 30 feet? Okay, so everybody except Rock, Maraxis, Alice, and Luna. Wait, no, never mind. Right, so, yeah. Wait, Mog's 50 feet, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So
that will be everybody then. Because I'm going to reinstate Mog on myself, just in case I get fucking slapped with a saving throw.
Okay.
So that would be my second action. And then I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm going to get on my instrument and go to Bane Dirge for K.
Sweet.
And I have not bonus actioned yet, so I will also bonus action top left boy. I'm going to Breaking Even him.
Okie dokie. So that is the end of your turn, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so
I don't have that bubble. No.
Xanis. I'm gonna do his turn after Leon. Leon moves in next. And Penton, how big a charisma bonus did you say you had currently?
21 currently.
21. Lovely.
If you could return the favor, that would be nice.
I'm waiting for the sheet to figure out what it's doing with itself. So, Leon pushes his arms out a bit, clicks his knuckles, clicks his neck,
They're singing a duet.
and sets up his minor aura as a bonus action, and gives a boost to charisma. So, as a plus 18, because it's the modifier, not the stat.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, because you've got lucky streak on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a plus 18 to charisma if you're within 30 feet.
So do I add that to the 10
Hold on.
I already have from mine?
If you're within 15 feet,
Do I add that to the 10 I already have from mine? How does that work? Because
10?
I have Promovic Charisma active for 10, which is my current. Or which was my current.
Yes. Well, in that case, then yes, it would stack on top of that. So
Okay.
you add 18 to it. It
Okay.
does an infinite loop. Don't worry, I made sure of that before I did anything. Leon is then going to use one of his actions to set up a major aura, which is going to be accurate strikes.
Oh boy.
So anybody within 15 feet of Leon has a +9 to crit.
So anyone within 15 feet of both of us has a +11 to crit.
15-foot radius. And then...
Drag me with you.
No, because Leon is small.
So am I.
He is smaller than you.
Use that performance instead of strength.
Give me a second, my brain is being thick. Where? Oh, right. I'm just stupid because it's already there. Right. So Leon is then going to turn towards which one? Okay. Top right boy. Leon is going to strum his instrument. Landing there's a 42 to hit on the first one. And because of O Spellra, What you said it's a +2 to your crit range, right?
Yeah, my one is, yeah. So it makes it 11.
So it does 66 points of lightning damage. And is then going to do it again, which is a crit. So doing 68. Leon's then going to move over. Is going to turn towards the one that Penton used
Breaking even on.
yes. And is going to use his last action to cast Elemental Weapon, making it take the form of a Great Axe, and directs it to attack the Gamma. Which is a hit? Question mark? Yes. Which hits and does... Unfortunately, it's not in range, but... Which does 12 points of lightning damage to the thing. Oh god, right, Xanis. Sorry, I'm being as quick as I can.
Alright.
Xanis going to sprint up to the thing and is going to use his spell combat to hit the thing with rapier. Missing, unfortunately. And then we'll hit with Thunder 2. Oh my god, boy, please. Wait, no. I forgot the throck bonus. Oh my god, I forgot the throck bonus.
Everyone's forgetting the Throck bonus.
Hmm?
Everyone's forgetting the Throck bonus.
It's fine, I'm just dumb. Truly, we are all throck on the inside.
ignore the fact that if Penton and Leon do their charisma boosting thing near Throt before Throt war cries, then everyone
Yeah.
gets an insane bonus.
Same with Aurolus and Uzok, who also both have that ability. Actually, no, it's not Aurolus, it's just Uzok that has that right now. And then Thunder 2 hits is... doing 206 lightning damage. Xanis, realizing that his magical power is probably more useful here, switches over to spellcasting. Then dual cast Thunder 2. The first one's a crit. Uh-oh.
Go on, Xanis, fuck him up.
Fucking hell. It's dealing 432 damage.
Woo!
Fuck me. Okay. Is then going to direct the second Thunder 2 at the other Gamma. That's 2 nat 20s in a row. I think the nat ones earlier were just to pull my leg, you know. Dealing 408? No, it's illegal. Fucking bards. Well, we'll do it again. Okay, that is a hit. That was a crit. So that's enough to put it on the floor. And the final Gamma falls apart. Those did not last as long as I thought I did. But then again, I also did not account for the fact that there were 2 bards. Therefore, fuck me, I guess.
At the end of combat.
Yes, it is.
Oh. See, you
As the radios come back on, and you can hear the rampant discussion of the soldiers freaking out that somebody has managed to destroy, or specifically the corporation president flipping his lid, that it's even possible for someone to destroy the things they spent so much resources, money, and manpower trying to acquire.
Oh dear.
However, it appears that is the last thing they are currently capable of sending to you, as you can hear over the radio calls for many different squads to make their way to the reactor to quell the flames and explosions that are still occurring. And you also have a getaway vehicle that is now fully fueled, as Roy manages to find a couple of spare canisters that weren't looted from this area.
Wait, now that the reactor itself is on fire and blowing up, does that mean that there is probably a few squads of soldiers consistently trying to put out my illusory flames? I'm not understanding why it's not working.
Potentially. It depends on whether the explosion itself would have taken out the annex entrance as well.
Okay.
Though that one is still up for debate. However, your illusion spell won't stay permanently because it is within an area of Magitech. So eventually it will decay.
What, like a day?
A few weeks.
Be a tourist attraction.
Depends on what level the spell was, and how frequently Magitech is brought around it, etc. So, congratulations on surviving.
Woo! Haha!
If you could all cha-cha slide yourself into a neat little clump around Penton. I
Group
shall...
hug.
Oh my god, I moved and it didn't crash.
Wow.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx
Look
it.
at you go!
Come on, Alice, bring it in. Group hug.
I'm here. I'm here, bestie.
That was fun. It was horrible, but kind of fun. But the combat was fun.
And
Look how big my circles are.
I would like to point out
Got bear circles, bro.
That.
Bear circles.
you have managed to escape and essentially rescue Joe and Rick from having to essentially deal with Tempiel's less than savory way of dealing with people.
Oh my god, we rescued them.
Yep, you have managed to achieve. You managed to achieve your goal, and you still have a lovely. This will be day 21 as you're leaving, so you managed to beat it with an additional 39 days remaining. Congratulations!
Yeah.
Oh my god, let's go.
I'll move you over to the hub now.
I imagine Joe and Rick are currently freaking out at the spectacle that they just saw. Like, oh my god, that was so cool! Like, it was all like target acquired, and you're all like pew 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 pew, and it was like.
And so this is pretty much your entire journey back of them both having a bit of a.
Can I touch your ears? They look really fluffy.
Pretty much that the whole way back. I'd like
I'm just
to
regretting
notify you
rescuing them.
that your party has managed to achieve a perfect clear up of the monsters here. Okay, partly due to the reactor exploding. But
That's our kill count.
you are now level 53 across the board.
Woohoo!
With
Let's
you,
go.
Oh
Uzok.
my god.
Uzok is level 54 because there is enough one level difference between you, and Nolan is now level 63. Before I forget, I'm going to send Alice and Alec bits over to you. So
Send me my stuff.
before I forget to do it.
Mm.
So the bit that you want to be looking at, all the bits you need to pick, are your ABI, and then the spells if you have any.
Spell, 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 spell.
So, that one. Boom. Okay, so it takes a little while getting back, and there's a bit of an awkward. You manage to get on what is essentially a ferry that has the Sleeping Warfield emblem on it, and you are transported back. And there's a bit of an awkward silence, as yeah, okay, everybody's made it back alive, but currently laying in a small compartment, or like a compartment room within this ferry, is what is left of Aurolus and Meraxus's father. Which is understandably
Oh shit, we brought him back.
Yes, you brought him back with you so that he wouldn't have been left. I would like to say at this point that Leon, Throck, and Meraxus have left the party. aka they will not be... yeah, they have left the party. Air quotes. So now, I organize from A to Z. So, if I could be so cheeky as to ask you to just have a little chit-chat amongst yourselves whilst I go and get some water, because my mouth is a bit dry, and then we shall continue. Character interaction time.
Talk amongst ourselves.
Yes.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, character
So what do we think of
interaction
10 people?
time, woo!
I thought it was horrible and nightmarish.
Oh my gosh, I could not deal with not having all my cool armor and weapons and oh my god.
Hopefully all my spells will come back, otherwise... No,
Otherwise,
doesn't...
you're going to be sad. Yeah.
Not even gonna think about what will happen if I don't get my spells back.
Well, apart from the fact that we might,
horrible
the
things.
world might end because we're not strong enough to use our our bloodline powers that we're supposed to get.
If I don't get my spells back, I will end the world.
All my
enough.
runes. Think about the runes.
The runes, my 2 runes.
Well, all things considered, I think we did pretty well.
They were not nice though, I gotta say.
Yeah, no, they weren't. Not a very nice place.
It was a fucking awful place.
Did you enjoy being? Did you enjoy my disguises though?
I did like the disguise.
Mine didn't even change.
Did you come up with full like alter egos? Give yourself a new
Yeah,
name?
yeah.
I was literally recognizable. That's how
Like, you really have to be
Ricky
Jeff
and
you have to
whatever his
feel
name is
Jeff.
found me.
Rick pipes up at this. Well, actually, it's kind of because of the pointy ears, but also because I kind of already knew that there were people like yourself hiding amongst us in Tempio. But thank fuck we're not there anymore. Anyway.
See, I told you, I didn't have you didn't give me a disguise, so then I, wasn't as cool, and Ricky found me.
So, what are you going to do with your freedom?
Well, we found these. Just, being transported out, and, well, we helped ourselves to a couple pieces. And Rick and Joe, between the two of them, open a couple of the suitcases and really unnecessarily large bags. And you realize that within these is a large collection of different pieces of magicite. Not just, like, maybe 1 or 2, but there's, like... It's like if the whole meme of opens up briefcase and it's just dollar bills in there.
Is it safe to be near them?
That, but magicite. Well, these guys, they were trying to evacuate it out of the building. And, well, whilst we were waiting for Atma and Roy to help us out and get us off the island, they gave us a hand in dealing with the guards while we basically stuffed these in with our clothes.
Are Atma and Roy here?
No, they are still on the island.
Oh, rip.
But they have gone into hiding further away from Midgar until further notice. So they're alive.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
But they're on Tempiel, which is like the worst place to be.
Voluntarily.
They probably would have died if we'd left the
Voluntarily?
guys.
Yes, because Roy and Atma are part of the resistance group there.
They've got to free the people, right?
Yes, they are still trying to figure out a way to deal with the problem. So, as you guys are making your way back, where you were told that you would have somebody come along to pick you up, and you notice that the teleport crystal is doing its little thing. It's shimmering. But you notice it begins to make a whirring noise as somebody comes through it. Just give me a second to organize the tokens by alphabetical order so that my brain can have an easier time coming back to it later.
Yeah, teleport crystal. How big is this crystal? Is it like the size of
It is
Earth,
the same,
or is it like a handheld thing?
It is about an inch larger than you, and it is floating off the floor.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, a foot larger than you. It is a 6'11" sized piece of orange glowing crystal.
So is it like see-through in like sort of like a mirror, not a mirror, a window to wherever
Not
it's being teleported
entirely
to?
see-through. It's like have you ever tried to look through a piece of gemstone that you can find at like shops and that?
When they teleport, do they manifest inside it, or do they just like
No, they appear.
emerge from it?
They appear around it,
Okay.
which is why there's a flash of light every time it goes off.
My immersion.
Hmm?
Instead of helping my immersion.
Okay.
So,
I didn't comment on anything otherwise. I was just explaining it to you, Monsieur. So, you're expecting it to be Lupus that comes through the crystal, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead, you are introduced with the face of a rather pale-looking man, dressed in a black outfit with long silver hair that sits around his lower back / shoulders. And he looks at you all and with one hand brushes his hair to the side. Now I must say, you are certainly looking quite dead. Though not as dead as some of the corpses in my lab. So, how is the mission? I've been sent to collect you for my lateness.
And you are...
And to make a history check. If any of you have no idea who this is, please make a history check.
I know exactly who it is. I knew
Is there any
it. He
point
said
in me
about.
making a history
Doesn't
check?
matter.
I was like,
I would
Who it
ever
is.
know.
That's the question.
No, but I know who it is.
Yeah, Alice, can you make that check for me as well? Because I'm assuming you have no clue who this is.
Yeah, I have no
Am I the
idea.
only person here who was like, yes, I know who that is? I did the art. That's probably why.
Most likely why.
I
Alice would have very vague memory of who this is via a
I
particular
wasn't even
means.
looking at Roll20. I heard the description and I was like,
and you just knew.
I grew up in slums. I didn't really learn much about politics or any of the big figures in the world, so...
Did you learn about basic biology?
Wait, they're on the Roll20?
Yes, they are.
I rolled a 32.
You rolled a 32. So you remember back to your biology lessons that you were given in the orphanage.
The 20.
What was the roll, sorry, Alice?
I rolled 23.
you know what? I will
Okay.
also roll history because I think he might realize it from Maria and what she said about
Yeah.
social history. Oh, where did my? Oh.
Are you,
No, that's a natural one. Never mind.
Are you gawking at how high your history is?
Low. It's 5 right now.
Oh right, yeah, because you haven't got Law Master yet. Hang on.
So I rolled a natural 1, so that's a total of 6.
In that case, hang on. Where is it? Who was it that had it? Was it you? As a reaction to you failing to recall, Nolan is going to very subtly and quietly use Alter Fortune, forcing you to re-roll the roll you just made.
I could just tell you who it is.
Okay. He noticed me not remembering.
He noticed you not putting 2 and 2 together, and to try and save you some embarrassment, has basically
He
given...
saw the stupid look on my face.
Pretty much, yeah. He saw the expression on your face being one of abject confusion, and went, "I'm gonna save you a little bit of embarrassment. Hang on,
I'm
buddy."
so sorry,
equivalent of, like,
Nolan.
circling his wrist.
That's a
Yeah.
a 5, so 10.
Well done.
That's enough. So,
It's a
Alan,
man.
you recognize the description vaguely as a very important person, but it's still coming back to you who this is. Penton, both you and Alice, because Alice, you had the lowest DC here out of the lot. Alice, you recognize this as one of your is it great grandparent? Yeah. No. Yes. Maybe. Mother's mother. Mother's mother. So yes, would be great grandparent.
That's my great grandparent.
Kazaroth Rosewood. And Penton, you recognize this man because he
Wait,
is
Kazaroth is here?
Yes.
It's him!
What?
And Penton, you recognize this man. From the few times where you've had a little look into biology, not for the purposes of genuine interest in the science, but because you're curious as to how some of the more concerning poisons that were suggested to you to use whilst you were plotting your schemes and plots. You recognize this man as as the greatest biologist. This man has so many papers and studies released, he is essentially responsible for the vast majority of the knowledge that you have on the more intimate details of every species. If you would be so kind, Alec, as to yeet his artwork into the chat, I would greatly appreciate that, because I can't be asked to go dig it up again.
I can try, but I'm going to be
wait.
honest with you. I have not organised my
Wait,
my art folder in a while.
Hold up, I might be able to do this. 2 seconds.
It's a race. Who can do it first?
Me? Question mark.
Files, all albums. Hopefully, it's been put at least in the art folder, if not organised.
See, I've got to figure out whether it's actually in this folder or whether it's the folder before this folder.
There he is.
Question,
Boom.
question is, which one is it? Is it the headshot or the
Both.
It's both. Okay, yeah. So this is Kazaroth.
Damn it.
And this is the man currently staring you down. And he seems to be taking some genuine fascination in just your general demeanors. So, how was the mission? Hello? And he's waving at you, looking very confused as to why nobody is responding to him.
It was awful and shit.
Oh goodness, you can respond. I thought you all had a collective brain aneurysm for a second there.
Trying to remember who you were. You look familiar, but I couldn't quite remember.
Ah, well,
For some reason, I'm thinking of Maria
allow me to
right now.
Allow me to reintroduce myself, then. My name is Kazaroth Rosewood. Perhaps you have heard of me from the occasional study I release.
You're my grandpa!
Yes. Hello, Alice. It has been a while. I've been,
Is your what?
She is my great-granddaughter. Is it great-granddaughter? Granddaughter? Something along the lines of that.
Great. I'm your great-granddaughter, yeah.
You have an interesting family.
Yeah, Maria told me about you. I thought you'd be more freaky looking, you know?
He's the coolest guy in my family. Except my mother.
2 seconds.
My mother is the coolest.
So, what are you doing here?
I just want to say...
Yeah, I swear you never leave your house on the village on the hill.
I just want to say... He heard what you said, Alice. He very much heard what you said. Anyway, in response to your question... Well, I was requested by the person who won't allow me to study him in any capacity, but, I've been called upon for a mission of some importance, I've been told. Though not exactly my usual repertoire of tasks, I suppose that I can demean myself for a little while. I've been sent to retrieve you for the... Well, after your mission has concluded. And well, here I am. I must say, you did take a while, but at least I got to read through some of my books, so I'm not complaining too much.
Yeah, we were fighting giant robot things.
Ah, yes,
Like 5 of them.
the Temporal Corporation's insistence to try and control things they cannot even begin to wrap their minds around. 'Tis quite the entertainment, I must admit. even if their means of science aren't exactly well thought out.
Have you been there before then?
Oh, goodness no. Do you think that I could go to a place that drab? Think of how long it would take me to recondition my hair from all of that dust that they allow in the air.
I
Ugh.
like you.
Hmm?
So I like you.
It would take such a long time. Yeah, crazy.
And
I
also
was looking at him with
Magitech
an air of
poisoning, so
respect.
Oh,
it's
that.
not a place to holiday.
Well, it's something that I'm working on a cure for. Not getting anywhere with it, but mind you, trying to cure anti-magic without any sort of anti-magic of your own is easier said than done. Well, and that must be what is left of... Yes, I shall be dealing with you. And Kazaroth touches the forehead of basically the remnants of Aurolus' and Meraxis' father, and they flicker for a second, like a TV static flicker, before disappearing. I've sent those back to the guild. Should be simple enough.
What the fuck?
What?
How did you do that?
Are you going to bring him back?
Well... No, I shall not.
I think he's going to study him.
Presuming
Oh
that
yeah,
I
well that
have
was
the,
my next question, obviously.
Presuming that I have the consent of these gentlemen here, and Kazaroth looks to Aurolus and Meraxis, neither of which really seems to be too responsive. So, I'll take that as a no for the time being. However, he is being preserved, thanks to my magic, so should you change your mind at any point, you know where to find me. Now then, I do believe that we do have some travelling to do we not?
Oh, we
Yeah,
can't.
we've got a
Can't
long
just
way to go.
teleport.
Well, of course, but it is still travel, is it not?
No, it's not.
Well, I would respectfully ask you to contain your opinion because nobody asked. Actually, I asked. Anyway.
You asked.
Are you sure? Anyway, may I introduce you to my current, why my presence has been missed so sorely, and is it, does he have it? I forget whether he has it or not. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Well, he produces from his pocket a tiny ceramic duck that looks like a fox. May I introduce to you the fuck? The greatest thing.
The fuck?
Yes, the fuck. And if you give him a mobster outfit, he will be known as da fuck or Don fuck. And he has
That's so good.
he has a rather large grin on his face. Yes,
That's
he does.
incredible. The fuck. It's a question too, because you look at it and you say the fuck, and that's what it is.
See, my thoughts exactly.
It's
You
the
see.
question and the answer.
You see, I have been busy, shall we say. I have made thousands of these during my hours of boredom when I can't motivate myself to study the biology of the magnificent creatures around us. I have taken to making these small ceramic avians. And so, I spent the last 3 days straight hiding these around the Otisa estate. Though I'm sure it won't be used for a while. They are everywhere. Every nook and
You
cranny.
didn't pick the best place to do it.
Now, why would I not be placing these in my granddaughter's house?
Because you could be placing them in the guild.
Yeah,
And that would be more
that's good.
funny.
Yes, Alex.
You
Yeah,
see-
yeah, what he said. Yeah.
Years ago, I tried that. However, I got told off for doing it. So,
Oh. Well, I haven't
unfortunately-
been told off for doing it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So,
Anyhow, shall
if
we?
you've got any extra.
I will consider it sometime. So, you end up returning back to the guild. Where
Are we bringing Joe and Rick with us?
would you? I will presume you would.
I guess we should ask them before we.
No, we're leaving them
Okay.
behind.
I will
No,
presume
we
you're
are
taking them
bringing
with, because they are technically fugitives at the moment.
Okay.
And I would imagine the general consensus is what happened on Karos and how far the judges followed you, versus how petty.
Oh my god, they followed us.
Do you not remember this?
No, I do.
Terrible.
I very much do.
Basically, you guys that comes to mind, like when the discussion is brought up a lot. Like Xanis, K. Yeah, Xanis and K are the first two to point out what happened with Karos and whether they would do the same thing with
God, I
Tempiel.
can imagine that at least one of us, possibly me, possibly Xanis, are just regaling them with the trials and tribulations and stories of Group U's time at the guild and everything we've gone through. I imagine we've probably told them about the candle incident and
Yes.
all of said things.
Oh, the candle incident. Oh, those were good days.
And they seem absolutely fascinated by what you're talking to them about. Now, I'm going to do something and allow you guys to have the most satisfying thing humanly possible. And that is, the moment that you get back to the guild, Joe and Rick are escorted off to basically be given a home in Lenfar, and are now being supplied with training to see if they are actually capable of using magic or not. Because there are, as you basically bring them in, there are a couple of things, basically like a couple of things mentioned, and it may be possible that they are actually capable of using magic, if they're given the training to do so. And also, they're going to be shown around. Since they brought back so much magicite, it's unreal how much there is. So, as you get back, you are in... Kazaroth is leading you back in. When you are brought face to face with the Guildmaster, specifically, Zippy.
Oh. The other one.
The other guildmaster.
Oh, thank goodness, you made it back. But not a scratch on
Yep.
you, I see. That's great.
Looks at Alice. There's some scratches, sweetheart.
Me? Never. It's called Dark Side.
Did you forget to turn it off?
No.
Come on, you can tell me.
We
We're
did.
friends.
I don't like admitting that I'm wrong.
Okay, you forgot to turn it off. So how did it go?
It was horrible.
Yeah, and? We knew it would be horrible going in.
DM, do I have my spells back?
I don't know. Check your list. Check your spell list. See if you've got your items or runes pages on your sheet.
I have my runes page.
And I do
And-
believe you'll notice that
and-
everybody else has
and-
them as well. Smiley face.
I bet
Attack
you all
Meteor!
feel pretty good and refreshed right now, don't you?
I cast Meteor. No.
You do that and I'll shoot out the sky.
That's not how that works, actually.
No, meteor.
Don't
Meteor is the thing that the fella used to
If anyone
blow up
can
the
destroy
forest.
Meteor in
That
one
was-
shot, it's
yeah.
Zippy.
Anyway.
Oh,
I could
Have
just
my
nullify
spells
it,
back.
can't I? And just erase it from existence.
you can dispel. Do you have spells?
Yeah, but I prefer to shoot things.
Hmm.
So as
Good old
you're
Bertha here.
having your discussion, Gareth approaches. Well, seems like they're all back in one piece. Lovely. Did you get it?
Yeah, we got it.
Oh right, what we went for. Yes. Aurolus has it.
And Aurelius holds it up, looking a little bit defeated, but putting a little bit of a smile on his face. Yes, I got it. I got it all right. Say, you haven't seen our father since Kazaroth teleported him back, have you?
Yes, we have, and don't worry, we're keeping him at bay. He's not allowed within 20 feet of the thing.
Kazaroth then feigns offense at the mere implication that he would be within 20 feet of what is left of the Emeraldus patriarch.
If he just squints at him.
And Kazaroth does the same back at Biffy with a slightly goofy smile on his face. Like, goes cross-eyed at the man. And just...
They're just fucking squinting at each other.
And it takes Gareth stepping in between the two of them to get them to stop. Boys, now's not the time. Kazaroth, can you go and say hello? Go and say hello to your daughter, please. She's been waiting for you to turn up for knows how long now. Well, if you insist, but I'm surprised that you were brought here. Not the time.
Oh, Edith is still here.
And Kazaroth wanders off, and Gareth just lets out a little sigh. Dealing with him never gets any easier.
Tell me about
He's
it.
great.
Yeah, he's alright. He's just a bit of a character, you know? I mean, just make sure that you don't end up in the same room as him and Ankh at the same time. God help you.
Oh, I
you get
so
stuck.
want to end up in the same room as him and Ankh. I want to.
I want to be a fly
Do they
on the
not
wall.
like each other? Do they like each other?
Well,
What is?
how do I describe it? Basically, for the last 500 years, Kazaroth has been trying to get the chance to study Ankh, because being a pariah is not exactly a common thing, we'll put it that way. So he wants to study him. And I'm sure you can imagine how Ankh feels about the idea of somebody taking him to pieces to study him.
Yeah.
Probably about the same way he feels about most things, which is not good. It
Yeah,
seems.
old Kazi has a bit of a warped sense of study.
Tell me, have you guys ever heard of the tale of Mad Dr. Lich?
That rings a bell.
Have I ever
No.
heard of the
Tell
tale
me
of
about
Mad
it.
Doctor?
Well, I'll give you a short summary of it.
Just
There was
points his direction.
a few years ago. So it would have been just shy of about what? He sits there. You just watch as he starts counting on his fingers. Would have been about
A good few years ago.
960 something years ago. There was a mass slaughter in one of the villages on the island of Miranu. Something like that. Or maybe it was Saharia. But anyway, a lot of people died, and as Gareth scratches his chin, essentially, we found out the good old Mr. Mad Dr. Lich was the one who killed them all to study them. To try and find the audacity in their brains as to why they would murder his wife. Mad Dr. Lich just walked away.
Because there wasn't a fucker on the planet that could stop him.
well, a stop was put to him eventually. Because he decided to just go chill out on his tower on his own. Yeah, plenty of test subjects to study.
And now he just makes ducks.
Fox.
Ah, he's showing you his new favourite invention, is he?
I love it.
And Gareth reaches into
Oh my God, he makes the coolest ducks.
and Gareth reaches into like, basically pulls like his like collar forward, reaches underneath his jacket, so you get like the top view of like, basically like you know where you've got like your shirt where your shirt meets. You're basically seeing the top of his chest as he's reaching in, pulls out a small ceramic duck that looks like a fox, but it looks slightly less refined than the one that you were shown. Yeah, I will give it the prototype. So he puts this tiny duck back in a pocket on the inside of his jacket.
The fuck not one.
I want one so much.
Well, make a good impression.
I should get one. I'm related to him.
I'm sure you'll find about 20,000 in your dorm room.
Excellent.
The guy gets around.
Gareth smiles.
Oh?
Another place that he's littered with them is. Yep. No surprise there. I'm still finding him.
Alec, we're gonna be so cool.
You know what I found out the other day?
What?
He's been using illusion magic to hide some of them as well.
And what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Lupus has, in God's sight, he'll be able to find them.
Kazaroff just like...
He's just thinking in the back of his head, how many could there be in my house right now?
Kazaroff
I don't know about.
Has disappeared around the corner. It's a pretty long hallway. Yeah.
It's a very long hallway.
Yeah, well, it's also one of the entrance halls. He's walking like...
Was he
all the way
walking
down.
slightly slowly because he could hear us talking
Yes,
about it?
very much so. Dude with his passive 71 perception was definitely listening. But Gareth sees the state of some of the party. Oh, don't you guys look like a bit of a mess? Anyway, let me do something nice and help you out a bit. And he proceeds to cast Mass Full Cure, meaning that your HP should be topped up to full.
Already was.
Yay.
Looks at Alice.
Shh, no, it was just Darkside.
And Uzok, who's missing 8 points of health.
I think Penton's
8
going to...
points of health.
Penton's going to step up and say, well, I'm enjoying this interaction and these reunions. I need a bath. Like, now. I feel unclean. I need a bath, so I'm gonna go.
And you can just hear Xanos and Kay just like laughing to a point where they're both like snort laughing.
I don't know when I'll return. Or if I'll return.
But what I would like you guys to do, just so I can hear the audible satisfaction in your voices, you're given back your magic gear. Feel free to re-equip it.
Let's
First,
go! Oh my goodness, I missed
cannot.
you.
Right, yes, because I
Mwah,
locked...
mwah, mwah, mwah.
Didn't I lock it? I did. I locked it on some of the player sheets.
Feel free to put it back on. How?
It's almost like Lupus forgot.
Let me in.
Use your imagination.
Hang on.
Pretend that it's still there.
I'm imagining my magic gear
More
back.
cell actions, protect range,
Mentioned some pretty cool runes too.
cancel that. Combat, C37.
One thing that makes lasers come out your eyes.
Delete it. Yes. And then that. Boom.
Hey, and now I will put them all on. Oh, slowly.
Can I have mine as well, please?
Yep, 2 seconds.
Oh.
2 seconds.
Yay!
It's struggling to load them all.
It's because it's trying to update the sheet at the same time that I'm on it. So you should notice it speeds up a little bit once it's processed that I am no longer
Oh yeah,
present.
once you're gone, it's better.
Yeah.
What is the major? Why do I have two?
Because you may notice there are some items that you picked up previously that I have. Oh my god. Right, yeah, I have to remember that 99% of Alice's sheet is already protected.
Is V protected?
It is literally V
Look,
protected.
the V's consume me.
No, but like
My constitution doubled when I put all my gear on.
no, but like can we just appreciate that this is what I'm having to scroll through to find the right one to unprotect?
Are your sheets V
3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, bonk.
Inquire today for a quote.
So yeah, just look in the main chat and you'll see the hilarious
I'm
abysmal state
V
that is.
proof.
V insurance.
I'm V proof to the max.
There. That one. Right, you should now be able to change it.
It's the equivalent of having a padded stealth.
You should now be able to change your gear back. Sorry, I just had to filter through and find everything.
And my sniper rifle, which I
Fenton,
still have, by the way.
Fenton, if you could re-equip all your magic gear on your sheet, please. That would make my life about 50 times better.
Yes, sir.
So everything should...
In love that Alex still has a sniper rifle.
Oh, right. Have I still got to unprotect the range on yours?
Only on that one, though. You didn't protect anything else.
I know. Okay, bear with me a second. Because I've just got to go through and deal with the ranges.
I don't think Pendon's actually put anything on. I think he's just
No,
grabbed
but
the
if you
gear
could...
and is holding it in his hands and is walking to
Yeah,
the
but if you would
washrooms.
be so kind as to make my life easier by reattaching it for later. So, during this, as you guys are, I'm imagining you're going back to your rooms just to unwind a bit after the absolute chaos that was what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you're doing this, on occasion, you can feel a rumble that seems to shake the building a little bit. Like something large is, like, basically rocking the whole building. Can I just close your
Earthquake?
It's sloshing my bathwater around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just Penton having a bath, don't worry about it.
Penton fell in.
He just does that.
Just Penton casually eating shit by falling into the bath. Just, oh,
Out of character, I have realised what is happening right now.
what?
I don't.
So,
When is it nighttime?
it is about mid-evening. So, yeah, later-ish in the day. We say like 7, 8 o'clock in-game. Alright, shit, yeah, I need to re-equip all of Luna's stuff. Bear with me, I'm having to remove all of the protected ranges. Apart from on Alice's sheet.
You didn't need to protect it, we wouldn't have put it back on.
See, it's more for my brain going, hee 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 hee.
Just
No.
gonna sneak my magic gear back on in the... No.
And it also means that I can't accidentally change it back by accident.
Ah, okay.
Because I'm stupid, and have done that many a time. Looks at Leon. So, what is your plan now? What do you want to do?
What is the next uh heirloom on the list?
Bard.
What is the Bard one?
The next heirloom is the Bard heirloom, where you will be traveling to the island of Levias
Oh, the
with Leon, Throck, and Mado, where you are
yes,
going
Oh my
to looking for
God.
Carmina.
yeah, Carmina. It's the Carmina time. Okay, cool. I think there was a rune that Lupus was teaching me before we left, so I'll probably practice that as much as I can.
If you want, you can go and try. You can practice it with Lupus if you can figure out where he is.
Cool. I have sending now, so I will sending Lupus and be like, "Hey, are you free for that rune shit?"
So the moment you send this, the only word you get back is arena.
That sounds like a yes. I will go to the arena.
Can I query? Alice, are you following along?
Wait, where? Oh, to go see Noric? To go
No.
see who?
To go and see what Alec is doing, or are you just kind of doing your own thing?
Ooh, no, I'll snoop.
Okay, so you come along with Alec. If you are sneaking, I will need you to roll stealth, but I highly doubt you are sneaking.
Yeah, probably not sneaking. She's not a stealthy gal.
You can just come with me. You don't have to sneak.
It's basically, are you following along? Because
I'll come with you.
so
Okay.
We should draw up a floor plan for the guild.
no.
We should.
No,
I
that
think
would,
I've
that would help me better visualize it in my head. where
I
it
think I've
is.
asked to do that, and Lupus is like, "No, don't do that."
No, because I know what the floor layout is. I've just got to get the time set aside to actually draw it
So where is the arena then in terms of this floor layout?
in the center,
Is it like, okay,
at the very center, because
is it
basically,
open or is it underground?
yes,
As in, is it a clearing essentially?
there is a
Discuss.
large circular area that has been cleared. There is essentially an area above it as well. So I guess it's underground, but it's like there's a second floor above it where the ceiling is made of glass. Definitely a very highly reinforced glass, but it is in the center. Ooh. The yawn. I couldn't be able to think of anything intelligent to say. Okay, so as you make your way to the arena, you find that the arena is, in fact, in use. And is, in fact, the reason why the whole building is shaking. Because you can see on the little simulation that's currently running that the other lovely dear guildmaster is currently fighting himself. And it is a stalemate. Every time that one of those little bars goes down and then goes back up again, the same happens on the other side. So literally, even the guildmaster himself is basically fighting what seems to be an unending battle. It gets close every now and again, but the actual simulation stops once the guildmaster realizes there's somebody else in the room. And he turns to you as the simulation ends. Yep. What can I do?
The rune that you were teaching me last time.
Do you remember what that was?
Some.
And as this is DM asking, do you remember what the name of the rune that Lucas was trying to teach you was?
I'm pretty sure you didn't tell me the name.
Okay. Well, that's awkward. Right.
You not write down the name.
I did not.
Oopsie doopsie.
Where is there any notes? No, there's not any. Okay. That's awkward.
What did it do?
I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't
Oh no, I
get
remember.
it
I
done.
remember. I remember.
So
I remember. I remember what it was. I remember what it was. I'm just stupid.
okay, good because I
remember.
don't. You didn't tell me what it was.
So you go down to the arena and join Lupus, and I'm presuming Alice is going with, just to see what's happening and be nosy.
Yeah, am I getting to learn some stuff too?
Lupus lets out a little
You
sigh.
can try.
Well, I suppose I should try and teach you as well.
Oh, yay!
Now, what do you want to do? And Lupus begins to explain to you. Can you roll me Arcana checks, please?
Can I mop myself?
I fail to see what a mop will do. Oh, mop.
Jesus,
Yes,
fucking
you can mop
Christ, babe.
yourself. I'm thinking about food. Okay,
I'm very hungry too.
I am very hungry. Anyway,
With
yes.
social arcana.
I rolled a
Yeah.
49.
Lovely.
Ooh. Mac and cheese, with bacon bits and chicken.
Oh yes.
Yeah. That's why I bought 3 blocks of cheese earlier.
No, it wasn't just 3 blocks of cheese. It was 3 blocks of cheese and a lot of goat cheese.
It is a nat 1 again, so 67.
That's still pretty high. So, you don't get it on the first try. That's how we're going to accommodate the nat 1. But after a few attempts,
It's the second nat 1 today.
that's fine. I rolled 2
This
nat
blue
1s in a
dice,
row
I'm
earlier.
throwing it away.
So,
Now it's pink dice.
Alec, you managed to, as Lopez is teaching it to you, he also includes another one. He's trying to teach you as well. And so you end up being taught how to cast Bravery 2 and Faith 2.
Oh shit.
Which I will make sure to add to.
Those are runes?
Yep. They are 4th level runes. So, 2
I thought they were spells.
Yeah, Bravery and Faith are. However, their improved versions are runes.
Interesting. Okay.
Alright. Notes. I don't need to remember how many days there currently are of that mission because that mission is done, so...
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, I don't mean to do that. No, I don't mean to do that either. There we go. Alec, Bravery 2. Big 2. Alice. Lupus was only able to teach you 1 rune in the end. However, I think you'd be quite happy with it. You
Oh, okay.
end up learning the Avatar of Battle rune.
Ooh. What does that do?
So the Avatar of Battle rune is a 2nd level rune that you can apply to yourself or an ally within 30 feet, and for 2d10 rounds, they take half damage from all they basically take half damage from all physical sources. So basically any piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning damage is halved. For anywhere between 2 to 20
Ah.
which might be quite useful for you, considering you get metaphorically bitch slapped repeatedly. So, I will add those to your sheets shortly. Yes. So, after teaching you this a little bit, Lupus just sits down. So, how did your mission go? I ended up having to send Kazaroth over to you in the end because I had to figure something out.
Well, we found the heirloom and we found Aurolus's dad. But yeah.
I'm imagining he was either in pieces, be it two or more. I'm imagining he was probably being used to power the heirloom. If I had to hazard a guess on what Tempeal's
Yep.
people are like.
Bingo.
Yep, I'm not surprised at that. And Lupus grimaces a little bit. Well, that's 2 down and just another 16 to go.
Oh my god. Why did they? Who made these, and why did they make so many?
Well, I can answer that one quite easily. I'm guessing
Is
you
it a
probably
long
want
answer?
I'm guessing you want the short form of it.
I need to have a snack and go to sleep.
Understandable. So,
And sleep.
a very, very long time ago, the ancestors of the great sages ended up having to make the heirlooms to act as physical conduits for their magic, to seal away Lux and Tenebris. And these weapons were made as a way of segmenting the spell amongst the sages. So, the spell worked, although it did require a very big sacrificial component in the process. But essentially, these weapons are not only extremely powerful in our hands, but they're also, for lack of better wording, they're essentially parts of a key to seal the god away, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, being able to leave such great power in the hands of people who aren't sages, or leaving that knowledge lying around, for anybody who's minding their own business, is not exactly an advisable idea. So, they were hidden away. Unfortunately, they were hidden away in a lot more inconvenient places than I thought. Well, we're getting somewhere. Slowly. I suppose that you should be heading off to sleep now, since it's quite late. Oh dear. Right, well, off you scout, Helen.
Yep, see ya. Thanks for the rooms.
Oh, perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really cool now. But not as cool as Alec. Alec is the coolest.
You count yourself lucky. It took me years to learn those ones.
What?
And Lupus just looks over to this blank space.
Where is that coming from?
behind
Where
you.
is he?
It's me, your conscience speaking.
And it is at this
Princess
point,
Ziffy!
You should give Ziffy all of your hash browns.
and it's at this point that you notice that Lupus's eyes have like a tealish colored glow before he casts Greater Dispel, aimed at a space like just empty, what seems like empty air, but ends up removing Ziffy's banish.
Oh,
If you could not.
Do you
Anyway.
do that often? Is that why I never see you around?
Yes, I do this all of the time. It is extremely funny.
It's also extremely annoying.
It also means I'm
That's
always
very
prepared if the
strange.
guild ever comes under attack, because I always have the element of surprise.
They will not see you coming.
No. Basically, yeah, that's... Nobody ever sees me coming. Apart from him. Because he has a fucking hack.
Oh right, yeah.
Look at me, I'm
Lupus
outside.
smiles as he hears Alec giggle. And
No, I
you
took it a different way.
And you can see a smirk on Lupus's face as both of your brains went to the same place. Anyway, if you two want to head off to bed, we made sure that well, I say we. Myself and Edith made sure that all of your bedding was fresh, and we even managed to plump up the mattresses a little bit. So
Cool. So see you in 4 days when I wake up.
take as much time to rest as you need.
Yeah, that Magitech poison is a bit of a bitch.
Mhm.
And I'm presuming the two of you end up leaving the room.
Yep. Walking away.
Yeah.
Toodles.
Bye.
So that leaves Lupus and Zippy alone together in the arena. And Lupus looks at Ziff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know whether it's just me being a bit paranoid, but have you noticed that our little rabbit friend has been hanging around our goddesses a little bit more than I would imagine they would.
Yeah? But I don't really see any harm in it. Why? What were you thinking?
Well, I'm not sure, but it just seems a bit odd to me that, of all people, the person who doesn't believe in any sort of religious things would be getting cushy and friendly with.
Well, that's just it, isn't it? If they were a non-believer before, or they never really knew any of this world, and then all of a sudden it's all real, it'll be very interesting.
Lupus lets out a little laugh. Yeah, it's just like me being against the gods themselves and not believing in their bullcrap, and then suddenly I'm the only physical body that one has. Say,
Good old Norik's tirade against the gods. Just so happened to end up being a god himself. The cruel irony.
well, I did think it was a bit odd when he didn't turn up for his one of his monthly visits, but heyo. At least we know he's alive now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Yes, speaking of, I'm going to be going with them.
You will.
I am going to be going with them to Levias. Not
You
only
miss
so
him that much, eh?
Hardly. And Lupus proceeds to take out the gemstone that both him and Zippy have seen many a time. I have decided on what I'm doing with this.
Okay.
I'm going to give it to him.
Are you sure that's wise?
However, I'm going to test him first. And Lupus has a little smile on his face. And Zippy, you know damn well what he's gonna do.
Oh, of course.
You know well enough. What's he gonna do?
Well, it's not just Norik in there, is it? So he's not got his usual level of friendliness, I guess.
Exactly.
He
See,
just has his ego. And I imagine his ego got squished pretty hard.
well, considering that...
So I think he will exact the same torture that his ego suffered upon.
But also, the idea that our good friend has become the god of lightning, considering how ridiculously strong he was before. Now I'm no masochist. That's a lie. Now I'm no fool. No, hang on. I might be dumb.
You
But-
want to give it to him so that you can stop him and challenge him to a fight, don't you?
I want to challenge him to a fight before I give him the gemstone.
Okay.
Call it foolish, call it stupid, call it masochistic. But considering that I went to the extent of creating arrows. To deal with these people, I may have created an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
And Lupus looks around to make sure there is nobody else here. Do you recall my capacity to turn into Lunannon and your low form?
That's a stupid question. Carry on.
It's possible that I might be able to pull upon a fragment of that power without going full Lunarian. Without the transformation, I mean, you've seen me do it before, going full Lycan.
Yes.
But it's possible to do that without the transformation. Though it does have a much more limited period of time.
So, you get the power, but you keep your faculties.
To some degree. And it's also something that I should show you how to do.
I could do it too.
Yes. I have been able to tap into 2 variants of it. However, only one variant is actually accessible by you. The other variant is me pulling on the piece of Lunarius' soul that I have within me.
Okay.
If you can wrap your head around that.
Sort of. It's still a bit screwy, to be honest.
Well, let me just show you. And Lupus proceeds to trigger off said rune that I am currently showing Ziffy, but I'm not going to announce what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch as these
Oh wow, that rune. Whoa, scary.
these runic symbols and markings appear all over Lupus's fur. And he actually takes off the chest piece of his armor. So he's basically just sitting there in the shorts part of it. So you can see all of the markings.
Honey, not now. People could see us.
Contain yourself. Kind of along the lines of that. If that helps you visualize it.
Ooh.
But yes, there are a couple of things that I've also been working on that are attached to this, but
This looks good on you.
eyes above the waist, please.
Eyes? Oh. Yes, hello.
And Lupus is going to very respectfully.
Yeah, I've been away for a long time, alright?
Yep, and you know what I'm going to do about it?
Nothing.
Lupus clicks his knuckles and swings for Ziffy's shoulder.
Are you gonna roll for that?
I am.
Fuck. Be out.
I am going to roll to punch you. And if I remember correctly, yep, physical attacks have to hit. Okay, my first roll was better. You know, you'd make your life a whole lot easier.
It's base AC. 124.
So that is 91. Loops is going to react. Just to make a point, Loops is going to reactive rune precision 3. So it's 181. I'm presuming that hits.
It does hit, yes. I was like, could I do anything about this? But I can't be asked. Ow!
Hit you yet? No.
It's the anticipation.
So as
The
Lupus
suspense
swings,
is killing me.
you too. Lupus swings, hits Ziffy in the shoulder, doing
2,000 damage.
59 points of bludgeoning damage with his unarmed strike. Just be glad he didn't kick you.
Ow. No.
So you feel the impact of it because your resistances are high enough. You don't actually get injured by it.
But anyway, before you decided to assault me, you were telling me something.
Well,
And I'm totally stealing your hash browns tomorrow for that.
I will steal. You steal my leftovers. I steal your will to live.
But you are my will to live. Oh no.
Anyhow, I suppose that I should be a bit less anxious about the whole situation, but here I am. Kazaroth's arrived. I've already told him he places a singular duck anywhere within the halls. I will have.
Gareth was telling me that he has illusionist magic that he's using for it as well.
Yes. I've never had a problem with them being placed in our house. They're everywhere. I just choose to leave the illusory ones that are funny where they are.
I just sort of gave up looking for him after a while.
That's the idea.
We live in a house of ducks.
Don't give him ideas.
Well, we're going to come back and the manor's going to be shaped like a duck.
No, he's going to build a giant duck on the top of his tower. Anyway.
What he does on his tower is his own business.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but then people are going to ask questions, and then I have to answer Edith as to why you gave him the idea for a duck house. Seriously.
I'm not responsible for the words that come out of my mouth.
And Lupus looks at Ziffy and just stares. Don't make me do it. I will dissuade you from giving him bad ideas.
What are you going to do? Challenge me again?
No. I'll growl. And Lupus squints and looks at Ziffy.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And Lupus clicks his knuckles.
I do hope you weren't too rough on yourself today.
Well,
You're a bit of an out of sorts lately.
I can show you this. And Lupus waves his hand to the screen that's up on the wall. I've been practicing trying to make a more condensed version or variant of that of the rainbow infusion that I used when it was me, you, and the rest of the Crystal Heroes. Speaking of, have you tried using any of their runes yet? Or have you not bothered learning them?
I've practiced some of them. I've never had to actually use any of them.
I'm not talking about your ones. I'm talking about the others.
What do you mean the other?
You don't... Lupus just looks at Ziffy as though he's just said the most absurd thing you've ever heard.
I have the ones that are associated with me.
Uh-huh.
And that's it.
So you've not gone to the effort of reading the book that I left you a while ago, then?
You left me a book?
I did.
No, I didn't do that.
Right, well, let me explain this to you then. Because we were the non-elemental crystals that were supposed to fill in if one of the others perished, we are capable of learning their abilities.
Uh-huh.
And I am trying currently to figure out a way of breaking the specifics of these crystals to let them learn some of each other's runes, but that's easier said than done.
You're working yourself too hard, babe.
Yep, well... Can't stop the world from ending and get good sleep at the same time.
Tell you what.
What?
Just for tonight, why don't we go back to the manor and just chill? You need a day of rest.
They're going to go and get the Bard heirloom soon.
Soon? Not
Yes.
straight away.
But I need to be ready to throw hands with Norik.
You will be. You'll be more ready if you actually rested. When was the last time you slept?
Yes.
Come here.
No.
I'm just going to start dragging him out of the guild.
And so, as the group, I'm imagining Penton's finished his bathing at this point. So you just Penton's like drying himself off, walks out of the bathhouse, dressed in some fresh clean clothes, and you just see Lupus being dragged by the scruff of his neck out by
I was
Ziffy.
going to say by his ears.
Why my ears?
Okay, fine.
Ow! And not long like rabbit ears either, so it'll be like one hand on each ear, like you're pulling a fucking wheelbarrow backwards. Bruh. My ears. Ow. So yeah, Penton gets front row view of that,
Trouble in paradise, eh?
and is Penton going to tell the rest of the group about that when he gets back? You've just witnessed one guild master dragging the other guild master off by the neck. By the fur on the back of his neck, he is being dragged out the building.
No.
No? Okay. So as you're making your way down the corridor, Penton, you have the crap scared out of you.
Am I dressed or am I sopping wet in a towel?
You're dressed.
Okay.
I literally just described as you had dried yourself off
Oh, sorry. I
and were
was
wearing
half paying
fresh, clean
attention.
clothes. But no, you're jump scared because Xanis drops from the ceiling and lands on your shoulders.
What's happening? What? What are you doing here?
I've got skills.
You've got problems.
Well, I mean, I gathered that one already. Well done.
Jesus Christ, give me a heart attack.
Aw, did the bunny get jump scared? Aw. Yeah.
Don't test me, boy.
But what if I am testing you? I'm
I'm
testing
the one that can turn
reflexes.
invisible.
Hmm?
When you least suspect it. You least suspect it. You can't ever let your guard down again.
And then the illusion that was sitting on your shoulders disappears, and he's standing in front of you. Well, yeah. Get misled, bitch.
When did you learn to do that?
A while ago. And then Xanis just fades into the air.
But that's my thing.
But you can hear his little... Wait, can you hear? Can you hear it? I have to figure out. Can you hear it? You can hear the little tippy taps of Xanis' feet along the wood panels as he walks back to the room. You hear the door. You see the door open, and then you hear the sound of Kay screeching in shock and then Xanis' little menace of a laugh, followed by the rather confused noises in the room as Xanis starts trying to explain to Alec and Alice why Kay has just screamed like she's been stuck with a taser. And I do believe
I'm proud of him.
I do believe that that'll be a good place to end today's session.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next week with a pretty big one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.